Hello, hello, hello. This is Gigao, modder, YouTuber, Twitch streamer. Welcome to a new episode of 3 Crowns, 1 King, a MIU and Texas v3.0 alpha for Europa Universalis 4. A couple of disclaimers before we start this episode. Do note that it's still an alpha version of MIU and Texas v3.0, so some things are still a little broken. In this case, you will see that although we have reformation, it's still a little too strong. It has been toned down and the balance improved since. Also, I was keeping up with the commits and the development branch up until a point where they reworked the economy, and I got kind of a in-between commit where trade values are a little too high, therefore everybody, me included, has a lot of money from trade. This part, getting a huge amount of money from trade is directly the way the vanilla does, is not representative of what will happen in the final, well, in the release version. I hope you still enjoy the video. Here we go. You, please come over here. See how many ships England has. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm doing it this way. I could have left my ships at home. 12 ships, they already have 12 ships, 8k. The Swedish noblemen have yet again disposed of their elected king. To this end, they have offered the throne to Margaret, hoping that she will respect their rights. Should we accept this offer, we should have to prepare for the day where they're unhappy with our ruler. Yeah, accept the throne. Okay, you're not that useful. Go home. And you protect trade again. Protect trade in the Baltic. It was going well. Well, we did remove one of their monopoly. They didn't like it much. Goddamn, you're so hot, you could melt cheese sandwich from across the room. You're hotter than a Mexican plate full of hot sauce. Okay. Except that I'm Denmark. Denmark is cold. We have formed a personal union with Sweden. Okay. The thing is, I didn't get a personal union with Norway. Do we have a royal marriage? Yes, we still have a royal marriage. Cold weather, but warm in the heart. Yeah, that's what I say usually about Belgians. Because I'm from Nice, so I'm from southern France. Yeah, Belgium doesn't have the sun, but basically the Belgian has the sun in their heart. So it's the same thing. There is an event chain. I think I took all the right options. Maybe it will come a little later. Yeah, I'm going to say it in French. Fricaibou. Le soleil qui n'est pas dans le ciel, les Belges l'ont dans le cœur. And I'm honest, I really feel that way. Except when they say bad things about Frenchmen, but I mean, who doesn't say bad thing on the French? Unfortunately. When all they're saying is Belgian, pas Belgium. Belgium is a country. And no joke about Belgium not existing or anything, please. Ha. Yeah, when was it? Yesterday. Yesterday I went to do some, to a store, get little baby Yoda, and a couple of other things. And so I took the opportunity as I was alone, and the sun was nice, to eat on the Grand Place of Nivelles, so south of Brussels. And I had a nice Orval beer. And Belgium doesn't know how to make baguettes, but they sure know how to make great beers. If you guys are curious and you don't know, this music is from U2. I created a small mod to play U2 music. I actually have a St. Bernardus beer floating around, and a Westvleteren also. Yeah, oh, those are nice. Well, Bernardus, oh, I don't think I've tasted it yet. Can I get 3 allies now? Ah, the quack is a very nice one. Did you drink it, Mastani? Did you drink it in the actual quack glass? The one with a handle? Do I have it around here? I don't remember where the glass is. It's a trap. Basically, that glass is a trap. If you don't drink carefully, you can you can get everything on your face. Well, you come to Belgium for a beer, the chocolate, and the free pass to mug the Dutch. I don't mug the Dutch. The ones I like to tease, it's the English for their lack of culinary culture, but that's it. It's from the same people that make Westvleteren, but it is all done at a monastery just down the road. Oh, cool. Water is ever so slightly different. Okay. Yeah, I have somewhere I have a quack glass. And also a corne du bois du pendu. So it's a horn, it's a glass, in glass, but it has the shape of a horn. It's quite nice. Beg your pardon, sir. I will not have you sully my place of residence with such lies. What did I say? English cuisine isn't so much worse than German one. Well, at least the German cuisine has the how do you call it? Sauerkraut, Apfelstrudel. There are lots of nice things in German cuisine. Five of the top 20 restaurants in the world are in England. Yeah, but what are they? They are Indian restaurants, Pakistani restaurants, Chinese restaurants, Japanese restaurants, French restaurants. Wait, who? Lithuania. Oh, Lithuania. Oh, yeah, Lithuania, you're in trouble, right? Bohemia. I'm still allied with those two, right? Oh, no, I'm not allied with you anymore. Oh, right, we lose the alliance because there are... yeah, right. Yeah, but... who makes the ranked English? Do Germans have nice beer? They have some nice Weissbier, but for me, the best one are still the Belgian beers. to be completely honest. That being said, I haven't tasted all the German beers, so it's a partial. I mean, it's I'm biased. I know that I'm biased. The Fat Duck in Bray, English food, 2 Gordon Ramsay's restaurants, English food, 1 Alain Roux, English and French fusion, and no, the Michelin people. Okay. Well, for one thing, I don't think I want to go to a Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. Not because I suspect him to make bad food, but the way he treats people. I know it's for the show and so on, but I really, really despise it. Who do we ally with? Do we try to ally with Scotland? We can't. France. We can't. Bohemia, they're soon to be in trouble, and anyways, they are allied with lots of people. Maybe we could try... Jesus, they can ally lots of people. Let's check who we can be allied with. There. No, that's, you know, yeah, that's where. Offer alliance. Who do we have in? We could try and ally Novgorod to protect our border. Our Russian border. I went, it was expensive as fuck and portions were small. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's usually the best restaurants are expensive as fuck and small portions. I was about to click on raise button to see what it does, and there stands, don't touch this. Yeah, because I think that sometimes raise, especially if it's raise a colony, if you go to 0 population, it breaks a lot of things in the mod. Does Novgorod still exist then? I don't see it. Oh, fuck. Oh, scheisse. Yeah, they exist. Over here. Oh, Lord. So I have a choice between 1 province miners, Provence, who is on the path, who has managed to lose a province to Papal State. That's the first time I see this. And they're independent. And otherwise, Lithuania, who is in trouble. And did you convert at least? No, you're still a Romuva. Wouldn't Lithuania be the better choice? They're larger than Novgorod and could field more of an army. Yeah, but they're being eaten by the orders. Religion map mode. Yeah, they're still Remover. Is Dar, that's bad. I love it. What do you mean, why no Slavic? I'm not sure I understand that one. Do we want to be allied with Vassal Novgorod if Sweden has a claim on it, and then declare reconquest war against Muscovy later in the game? Let's check. So you're all alone. Oh, it's a republic, so I can't even... I won't be able to... Oh, no, we can. We could be able to vassalize them if we wanted to. The question is, do we really want to? Sweden has a claim. Let's check a little bit our neighbors. We don't have neighbors. England has 16,000 troops. We have 6,000. So England is not soon to be on our menu, especially because they have 21 ships. That's not good. No, that's not good. Muscovy. They don't have any ships. And how many troops do they have? They have way more troops than we do. Slavic religion existed in North Germany and Oregon and Lower Baltic until the 1450s. What do we have here? We don't have them. If you have data that you can send me on that, I would really appreciate it. Like numbers of population that I can add. Yeah, let's see. Let's add them here and we will see. We'll do it peacefully. Just attack Novgorod and leave Muscovy as a snack for later. I'm going to try and see if I can do it peacefully. Will do. I did a huge amount of research for my mod, which is why you see things like Fraticelli, Bogomelis, Iconoclastic, Sofri. Yeah, there are lots of things. That didn't take long. That went quicker than I expected. Muscovy has announced us as their rival. Like a few days after we allied Novgorod. I don't want to be bothersome, but how useful was my East Frisia information? I knew I was forgetting something. I'm so sorry. It's all on me. It slipped completely. I'm so sorry. Too many things to do, not enough time to do it. I have to sit down during the weekend and have some take some time to look at it. That's very nice of you, but I hate it. I mean, tech-wise, how are we in tech? Oh, France is in trouble. Okay, we don't want to ally France. For sure. Because France is in trouble tech-wise. We have 2 techs on them on military. Okay, how is our economy? We're starting to get more money. And when do we get our personal union with Norway? I thought we would have had it by now. Prague. Do you have 2 sites yet? I'll have to add it so that when the heresies start appearing, we get an event. No, that's here that I wanted to look at. Reform desire 26%. Okay. It's doubtful I can give you exact numbers, but it's more of a case of the nobility followed the Pope, The peasantry followed Slavic faith, and the merchant class followed whatever was suited them to prosper. I bet. I'm intrigued by our kill of the nobles. Let's see what we can do about our nobles. Basically, our nobles currently have too much power, and so the idea is to shoot their kneecaps. But from my research, it continued even into Russian lands until the end of the 15th century, according to Wikipedia. Okay, I'll have to look at it. So we're going to mining monopoly stop. Revoke, they will hate us for it. They have no monopoly. They have no monopoly on the forestry. Oh, it comes back. Nice. Okay, perfect. So it's visible. Perfect. Just Google Slavic paganism and you'll find it. It's under Christianization of the Eastern Slav. Okay, thank you. And I guess that what you're calling Slavic paganism is basically what we call... It's Romuva, right? It's the same religion that goes from here to all the way to over here. I presume. No. Oh, it's another one. Maybe I will do some creative stuff. Bohemia is inherited Jawar. Okay. They're still the emperor. They view us as a rival. Oh, okay. That's nice. Flanders. Yeah, and we're going to wait for the moment before we pick somebody else. Flanders. Major partner over... Romuva is Vidalist in secular terms. Slavic faith is Slovyanskan, but would class as Rodnoveri. Okay, I'll take a look anyways. So it's... I was laughing because we have Bremen-Verden got kicked out of their home in Verden here. They had this, and now they end up on this sign. I don't know if we can do anything. I don't think we can have an alliance with them because we have already too many allies. We will need Norway to become at last our junior partner. I hope we manage to strengthen our situation quicker. What did I say about orders of ideas? I don't remember. Trade. I'll probably go naval exploration before first. To try and colonize and have some activity in the near world before we... What can we do? Yeah, no, we already worked on our... Oh yeah, they hate us. Let's see about getting some more loyalty, because otherwise we lose... We start not having enough money. Mamluks lost to Hejaz separatists. I don't think the Mamluks will be much of a problem anymore. Cool. So we're going to... I didn't see what I missed. What did they said? At least they're still our junior partner. That's still the other one. We still can't get another ship. It's the mission because we got all of Skane here. It gives us tradition, so I'm keeping it to get the to have the tradition when we need it. So when we get in a war. And for the moment, I don't know who to go to war with. Because England, we can't do anything. Scotland, who is Scotland ally with Desmond's and Munster? Does Norway have... But for the moment, Norway is still not one of our... Yeah, for the moment, Norway isn't anything except an alliance. Scotland, what do you have in terms of troops? It's comparable, but I didn't check what size of fleet you have. Scotland, 2 ships. So Scotland could be a possibility once Norway comes into the fold. What possibilities are there to solve manpower problems? Well, there are a couple of things we could do. One is to tax more. The problem with taxing more is that we spend more points. And if we spend more points, we... bastard. If we spend more, our tech will go even slower. Otherwise, it's just a matter of increasing the strength of our economy. No, that's not the one I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at our... What we could do is a census. I haven't done a census yet. Just give me a second. I'm going to close the shutters. One thing you shouldn't do is walk barefoot, because if there is a chest, you can end up kicking the chest with a bare foot. For the moment, I can't vassalize them for 2 reasons. One, because they don't exist anymore. They've got reconquered. Oh, wow. Bremen got all of their land back. Yeah, I just kicked my chest. So, and I didn't even do it, like with the pinky of the foot. 4 of my toes just went bam. The problem is, if I declare war on these guys, which I can't because I will... Let's do this. Bohemia will declare war on me because they are... they're part of the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, we have a new regency. We've gained realm suspension. Yeah, but it doesn't help if I'm going to have to go to war with Bohemia. Bohemia is too strong for me. Schleswig and Holstein has freed itself again. Can I continue increasing my relations with Novgorod, at least for the moment? To offer vassalization. Even with our tiny province over there, they still have a better economy. Well, too strong of an economy for me. Jesus. I might not keep my relations with Novgorod, actually. Death of the Pope. How many allies do you have? Maybe I'm going to stop my alliance with Novgorod because I can't ally them, and instead I'm going to see if I can use dissolve this alliance. Are you kidding? England is the new papal controller, okay? There we go. Dynastic relations. Can we have a moral marriage? Perfect. And we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can... Castile, what are you fucking doing here, Castile? What do you care about what I'm doing? And it insults us. Why? Your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberry. Castile, what are you doing? What? Come on. Fortunately, I chose easy difficulty. Okay, and let's improve our relations with them. And we're going to see if we can... Achaia is preparing to attack Rome, okay? That's an interesting one. Casus Belli against Castile. Yeah, we're not going to use that one. We're going to do some more investment in our fisheries and in our forestries. Farmland goes also, investment in farmland goes also for fisheries. It's basically everything to do with fruit production. They've already started stocking up on ice steaks for the future war with you. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, we have to wait for our relations to go up a little further. Let's start our trade. Tech-wise, do we go for cheap paper? Nah, we're going to wait a little bit. We lost our diplomatic insult. I don't care. I didn't want to go to war with them. Yeah, no, we wanted to check who our leader was to see if we could spend a little money to potentially get an advisor. Okay, Norway and Desert Nation. So we have 666, which is not too bad. How much do we get? 139. So we can probably get someone. Jesus, that one is a little too expensive, but for defense siege ability, military training cost, prestige from land battle. Let's get the military engineer because he's a bureaucratic. And here we have another bureaucrat. Commerce production inefficiency reduced. That's good. Trade power abroad. Yeah, let's pick this one. Our stability drops because I guess we didn't take any nobles, and our nobles are a little pissy about it. But it didn't last long. Okay. I guess the only thing we managed to do by allying with Mecklenburg-Schwerin, I was no, not Mecklenburg-Schwerin, Schleswig and Holstein here. I was thinking maybe it would get us into a war with Bremen-Verden, but apparently they don't want to attack us. We have game realm expansion, Kaisersberg and Bremen-Verden. Our realm is strong and united and ready for expansion. They control territory of our own culture. It should be ours. Oh, and that one is not part of, but if we declare war on them, we will still have Bohemia against us. No, this one. Yeah. Arbanon. Oh, that one's interesting. Why do you have all castle? It drains money. It's actually, these are not really castles. They are basically garrisons, and so some locally built forts. Those ones I cannot mothball. I have one here, and that is mothballed. So it's not an actual full defense. Not real 200% fake. Yeah, it's basically cardboard castles built by Disney. Fortification. Yeah, let's finish fortifications. This way we are rid of it. Let's get that tech. Flanders has announced us as their rival. Okay, is there any part of the mod that needs more testing? Where there's a lot of need of testing, it's religion-wise. Cambridge has become Wycliffite. Prague still has no Hussites. But there are lots of parts of the mod which requires testing and improvements. I know that in part that is not mine, there is still work to be done on trade, I believe, and on the military reforms, because they still are a little complicated. And obviously there's a lot to do religion-wise. And that's one of the reasons I'm playing, because Denmark, because I want to go Protestant and see how things are going, if it spreads, how it spreads. Wait, troop station in a smaller province are smaller? No. It's more that there shouldn't be a difference in size if it's in a big or in a smaller province. Oh! Let's trade over here with our buddy. Thank you. Not that we will get much money out of it, but we need to trade with... it's our entry point into Germany. Albanian troops are smaller than Arbanen then. I'll take a look. Thank you. Is Protestantism in the early alpha? Not in the one that is released to players, but it's in my branch that I'm playing with. And basically my hope is that things happen rather well so that I can share it with the alpha testers so that we can move forward with our guards. So right now we have we should have the Waldensians over here. The Waldensians are there. We have the Wycliffites. Oh, they don't have their own icon yet. I keep forgetting about that one. We have the Hussites, and now we have Protestantism and Reformed. The Reformation, the Calvinists. We have an heir that is not too bad, incorruptible, perfect. Hussites, still no word. Still no word. Well, I guess where I can look, and that is something that I still need to work on. It's if I go there. Yeah, Waldensian, Wycliffites. Oh, they don't. Neither of them have icons. Okay. Agnostics, that religion can't have centers of reformation. Okay, I will check. Oh yeah, no, for the moment they can't. Maintain the diplomat. Do you accept to be a vassal? No, Denmark's own Schleswig and Holstein core provinces. Wait, what? Is that a Schleswig Holstein core? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not going to give you that province. And for the moment, it's in the birthplace. So if, for example, here, if this province gets big enough, we could have, no, it's after casual literacy institution, this province can become a center of reformation. Same Prague, if Hussitism spawns here, and they convert the province, it can become a center of reformation. Same with the Rome can become a center of reformation for Catholic religion, and the birthplace of Protestantism and of Reformation can become center of reformation. There are still some tweaks to be made. Protestantism and Reformed probably will be able to have some more center of reformations, but we will check. There is just one glitch, because, well, it's a known fact that Paradox can make a lot of good things, but then fail on the end of the development, which is a shame. So when you have a missionary converting a province, you have an on action that allows us, to do a calculation so that the only part of the population changes, the variables. Same with trade policies. We have another on actions, but there is none for center of reformation. So, which means that when the center of reformation converts a province, you have a discrepancy between the religion that is labeled here and our main religion. And so for the moment, it will say that for up to 2 years, you will have a discrepancy. Then there is a calculation that allows it to clean up. And the reason it's up to 2 years is because I'm using an event that triggers every two years to, shift slowly the religion. If I added more, that would mean a lot more checks, which would have to be done for all the provinces, because it would have to be a province event. And that means that it would be a drain on performance. So I prefer a discrepancy occasionally to a drain on performance. I tried to hint to someone working at Paradox Tinto to see if they could add an on action for centers of reformation. Obviously, he's a content designer, so he won't be adding it himself. He will be sharing my request. He couldn't make any provinces, obviously. We will see if it's possible. The problem is that I'm not sure it will all be all that useful for vanilla, so it depends on how difficult it is to do. Maybe don't use vanilla centers of reformation and create your own version. The problem is I could dispense from it, but the thing is I like the centers of reformation. I feel that they're a nice idea. I'm not sure it's a big problem for you to notice it. You would have to click on a province, look at the main religion, look at the main, and see that there is a discrepancy. I think that would be... You might never even notice it. At least that's my feeling. So I think that a discrepancy for under 2 years for the occasional province, I feel it's worth the cost. It's worth the. It's not a huge problem. Would be interesting if it was somehow configurable. I've got a fast enough machine and might be willing to tolerate slowdowns. I guess we could have... You know what? It might be possible. it might be possible. I will have to check about that, but I guess it could be, you know, for the moment there is no event that tells you, okay, there is a center of reformation that has appeared in that province. That's one that I intend to add, a notification of the players, so to know, okay, Hussitism has spread, and the idea of that notification event will be to warn the player that there could be some discrepancies if they look at each province individually, occasionally. So the idea would be, could be, to add a trigger and say, okay, if, but I don't know if it would have an impact to add that event. I'll have to test it. Please, no more performance. Now here the idea would be, so either there will be no, I'm not going to go with the performance drain. I will check if it has an impact on performance too. So when you get the notification that a Hussite or Protestant or whichever center of reformation has appeared, do you want a check every month? And if you say no, there would be a thing that would make that event basically not fire. And then it's that or a submod. Yeah, that's the other possibility. I'll take a look at what can be done. I have to check because sometimes I forget, you know, how things are calculated. We can have a trade idea, but we should not forget our tech. Gotland is our vassal, basically. Because it's the vassal of Sweden, which is in a personal union with us. The thing is, Norway is still not our yeah, let's do this. Sorry. And then we'll get the idea afterwards. Let's get rid of this guy. And rather promote this guy. I'm going to sack this guy and I'm going to promote him, which basically has no effect. That's not what I was expecting. Level 3. Shoot. I thought he was was already +7. But where can we go to war? Hungary is at war with Poland. You are still a division of the Teutonic Order, which is a shame because we're not going to be able to declare war on them for a bit. I guess the only thing that we can go to is to go to war with Novgorod. And we're putting a cut here. Thank you for watching. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, the links are in the description below. If you have any questions on this episode and on some features, you can post them in the comment section below. And I hope to see you very soon for a new episode. Bye.